Narnia is a film about 4 siblings who journey through a wardrobe into a magical world. It is full of childhood wonder and fantasy, but is controlled by an evil queen who keeps it in permanent winter. There is an underlying darkness to the movie that resonates with regimes such as the Nazis in Germany and those in place in several countries today. For example, the decline of Narnia under the reign of the Queen can be likened to the economic decline of Zimbabwe under the dictatorship of Robert Mugabe.
Do you know why you're here, Fawn?
Because I believe in a free Narnia.
Those opposing the Queen are persecuted and turned to stone. Authoritarian regimes also curtail freedom of speech and expression, rights that are guaranteed under the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. China routinely censors its citizens, and North Korea takes this a step further by controlling all communications and restricting freedom of movement.
Think about whose side you're on, Edmund. Mine? Or theirs?
The Queen uses fear and violence to convince one of the siblings to help her. Authoritarian regimes use arbitrary detention, torture and arbitrary use of the death penalty to quash opposition and oppress the public. Narnia demonstrates that fighting a regime like this often involves sacrifice of human life. However, sadly, in reality, the heroes cannot be miraculously brought back to life, and many people in these countries have sacrificed their lives fighting for change. It also demonstrates the sad reality that children are not spared this persecution.
She may already know you're here. The woods are full of her spies.
A disregard for the right to privacy also occurs within these regimes. China in particular increasingly monitors its citizens' every movement.
I have no interest in prisoners. Kill them all.
The right to life is also disregarded, which is exacerbated by a lack of transparency. For example, authoritarian regimes often consider information such as the amount of executions they carry out to be a state secret.
For Narnia! And for
The film has a fairy tale ending with the Queen being defeated by the lion Aslan and the siblings being crowned to rule Narnia. In real life, however, dictators and oppressors are rarely so easily defeated. Zimbabwe has made steps towards change, but many others remain oppressed. Whilst they do not have fairy tale creatures to ride to their rescue, individuals in combination with the international human rights community can make a difference and should continue to exert pressure in order to enact change.